Those stories in a moment. But first on Focus at 4, identity theft is the fastest growing crime in the country. It impacts more than 15 million people each year. None of us is safe because the identity thieves just grow more sophisticated by the day. Their methods are constantly changing, and their victims can be individuals, retailers, even the government. Focus at 4's Edward Birch joins us right now. Ed, one of the more recent arrests in Shelby County deals with trafficking stolen identities.
Pam, a man from Wisconsin was arrested, and police say that he was in possession of 23 stolen credit cards with the information of 22 different victims. Agencies across Jefferson and Shelby County are taking aim at taking down criminals who are trafficking people's identity.
There's no longer the need to travel in your car from this point of the interstate to this point of the interstate with a stack of credit cards and driver's license in your possession. All that can be sent electronically.
Clay Hammock is a sergeant in the Shelby County Sheriff's Office. Hammock says more thieves are obtaining information from magnetic strips on the back of a debit or credit card.
This is actually just embedded in nothing but ones and zeros. And it's that information of ones and zeros that gives the would-be offender identifying information about the card holders.
This process is called skimming.
With credit card skimmers would simply copy this information with the physical device, and then they would transfer that information to a credit card lookalike, such as a hotel room key or a Visa gift card.
It can be hard to tell the difference between a real credit card and a cloned one.
Some of these Visa gift cards look very similar to credit cards, so your merchant behind the counter probably wouldn't know any different to be suspicious.
As technology advances, then theft of identification advances as well.
Lieutenant Mike Yarborough handles cyber crimes and identity theft cases with the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. He knows why thieves like identity trafficking.
You have a less chance of getting caught. Somebody in California could steal somebody in Alabama's identification and sell it to somebody in Nevada who takes it and uses it in, say, New York.
For Hammock, the criminals who traffic stolen IDs typically aren't alone.
The person that we're encountering, or persons, usually just a very small tip of the iceberg of a larger criminal network that spans not only regionally but across the country, sometimes even globally.
And we want to add that one of the biggest trends that law enforcement is noticing is called network intrusion, in which a hacker can hack into a personal or secured network and be able to pull information that you might have on your computer, such as passwords or any type of banking account information that they can easily be able to pull from your computer by intruding into that network.
It's enough to give you nightmares. These thieves are so advanced. What can you do?
Well, Pam, the law enforcement will be first to say that these people are very, very smart and very good at what they do. But again, it starts with the individual trying to be able to protect themselves, and that use trusted vendors. That's one of the first things that law enforcement stress. Be able to destroy personal documents. If you get any type of credit card in the mail that you maybe don't want necessarily, don't just throw the full envelope in there, tear it up. Also, be vigilant at the point of sale whenever you are making a purchase at a store. And, just maybe be mindful of your surroundings, because again, any of these hackers or any of these thieves could have one of those skimmers in the palm of their hand, and you may not know it. But again, they just want you to be very, very vigilant and try to use some common sense tips so that you don't become a victim.
I can testify to that. Somehow or the other, my number ended up at a grocery store in Missouri. Guess who wasn't with the card?
That would be you.
That would be me. Yeah, fortunately.